Alright, guys. Toriko 244. More epic shit, yo. It's just epic moment after epic moment after epic moment with this arc, man. It's just non-stop. I don't understand how this writer is just going, yeah, I got this shit all planned out. It's about to be amazing. So Setsu and Jirou are like the first panel is just their face going like, oh shit, it's Froze. Like I can't believe this shit. And the next panel is it shows the natural disaster like about to come and like wipe out the stadium. Like there's a bunch of cooks and you just see their face of like, oh shit, we're all gonna fucking die. And Froze jumps in the air, she jumps through her clothes, yo. Like she jumps through her fucking cape shit. Like you just see that shit sink to the ground and her just fly up in the air. And she cuts the natural disaster, basically deletes it from existence. She just slices her knife, yo. I think it's called God cooking. She slices her knife, and it's gone. Natural disaster averted. Yo, man, if fucking Setsu was just like, yo, Jirou, we gotta check her to see if this is the real bitch. Because if this is the real deal, we are fucked. So Setsu just grabs out a knife, yo, like it's like a curved knife, and then she like makes it like wet and shit, like, and then she like does this weird thing where she's it's like cook way or some shit. It was like cooking road, like that's her attack, and she makes this like gigantic road. And I had to reread this a couple times because I was trying to read the panels and see what actually happened. So Setsu like made this road, like cook road. And then Jirou uses this punch called Genesis Punch. And I'm trying to figure out if what he actually punched was Setsu's attack. Like he punched her attack, like they combined attacks and used it on this bitch. And before Jirou even releases this attack, like he has this like weird like brass knuckles but with like horns, like it's probably some sort of monster's horns that he got from Gourmet World and shit like that. And he punches, I think, Setsu's attack. And it just creates like this huge dragon looking thing. And I think it was his appetite. And the crazy thing that he says, rise to the stars and eat. Like he says, rise to eat a star. Like if that's really what he was planning on doing, was eating a star with that attack. Damn. And Froze, who we think is Froze, basically takes that shit down, erases the Genesis Punch. Like she did the fucking natural disaster, yo. She said Satan mince, and then she had this face of you know how Toriko created his demon arm when he was fighting with Starjun, and I think it was that, but real. Like she manifested it fully, if that is what it is, or. The face was really weird. Maybe, and I know I don't want to get too much into this because I don't know exactly what it is, and I don't want to sound like an idiot when I'm talking about this. But I think that Froze, or whoever's controlling Froze's cells, or whatever it is, I think it's some sort of, like, I want to say some sort of, like, alien-type creature. And some people might think it's a nitro, or maybe it's like a nitro itself. You know, it's a higher advanced form of a nitro. And I think nitro are aliens to begin with, aren't they? As far as I've comprehended it, that's what I think they are. And Jirou and Setsunu are basically just looking at it like, wow. Jirou was like, fuck. Her gourmet cells reacted perfectly. She has eaten Asia's main course. She ate all that shit. He could tell just by being able to block his attack. He's able to tell that he's eaten he or whatever the fucking creature is, has eaten the full course. And he says, this is definitely Froze. Like, there's no way this isn't Froze. And Setsunu is like, no, this isn't Froze, yo. The way the face looked, the way I think the demon form that the person who's controlling Froze, or looks like Froze, doesn't look like the one that she used to use. And so I was just like, damn, like who the fuck is this person? Who was able to take one of the gods, basically, of cooking, you know, one of the strongest people of all time, and use their body and use their gourmet cells and also of eating, let's see his full fucking corpse. Like, what is that shit? And then this giant, like, dog dragon shit comes out of the sky, and there's somebody on the head. And who do you think is standing on top of that shit, yo? Who do you think? My dude Starjun, yo. Just standing on top of that shit like a boss. Got Komatsu fucking knocked out. He's just holding that fool like, you ain't going nowhere, dude. His chest looks like it's all healed up and shit. And, you know, people might call bullshit on that. But fucking gourmet cells, man. Gourmet cells heal shit all day. Like, remember when fucking Mansum got the whole shot in his fucking throat and, like, he poured whiskey on that shit and he was good? But Starjun's got fucking Komatsu just dangling there. He's done. Komatsu looks like he's knocked the fuck out. And Setsuna was like, oh shit. Komatsu. Like, she's like, oh, what the fuck, man? Komatsu's up there? And the Froze basically looks, the fake Froze looks at Starjun and he goes, and she says, yeah, that boy, or that chef, why don't you go ahead and give him to me? Because that's what the fuck I'm here for. And she's just basically throwing shit in his face. She's like, Bishu Kukai, second most powerful, like, you weak ass little bitch, just give him to me. Jin's like, yo, I knew about you guys. I knew that you guys were somehow involved in this shit. He's just like, I knew this shit. I knew who you were. I know there was another group involved. You think I'm fucking stupid? He's like, when I was out there trying to get the jewel meat from the Regal Mammoth and shit, there was this new recruit that we had, and he was kind of suspicious. He seemed like a spy. Are you gonna try to send some weak ass spy like that into my organization and try to act like I don't know who the fuck's it? Like, Starjun is just like, yo, come on now, you come on, bitch. You really think I don't know shit? Mad respect for my dude Starjun. Mad respect for him, yo. Froze, the fake Froze, she doesn't even acknowledge that shit. She's just looking at him going, huh, yeah, that boy, you never acknowledged me. Yes. Now I don't think there's any way that Starjun can beat this Froze. It's not even close. And Setsu and fucking Jirou are just sitting there, looking just like astonished. They're just like, what the fuck is happening, man? What the fuck, man? Great chapter, Toriko. This is a great chapter. This is why I really got into this series, is because of this arc. I mean, besides the arc when he went to go get the bubble fruit and shit like that, and, you know, what happened at the end with Chio and shit, like, ridiculous. But to see all these groups, all in the same place, acting at the same time, you know, fighting each other, trying to figure out what each other's plans are, what each other's goals are. Number one, trying to figure out who the fuck is Froze, yo. Is she, like, I'm telling you, like, when Toriko finally goes into space, and we're not even near space yet. Like, the main characters and shit, we're not even anywhere near that. Like, they're ready to barely go into the gourmet world, to start working there. Damn, who the fuck is Froze, yo? What the fuck is she? Is she some sort of Nitro? Is she another alien species that I think is going to be involved in this series? I don't know, yo. Damn. Froze, fake Froze, coming out. And the crazy thing is, she was using all of her abilities. Like Jirou was like, he was convinced. He's like, that's fucking Froze. Like, that's the worthy person it could be. Great chapter. Like, I'm just too juice, man. I can't wait. I now I gotta wait a whole another week for another fucking Toriko chapter, man. Son of a bitch, yo. Anyways, guys, it's Smoke Raider, Bishop Blunt's Anime. Let me know what you thought about this awesome Toriko chapter, yo. Down there, fuck. It's great to see all these groups, and it's great to see all these groups just acting, man. Like, all in the same spot, just putting in work. Nasty, yo. Anyways, I'm out. Bitch Blunt's Anime. I think I already said that shit. Doses, man. Fuck.